Hey there, cats and kittens. Let's transition from this beautiful day out here in the city to the more confined and scary plague-infested Argentina. A quick transition leads us to this week's movie review.
As our film starts, we see people starting to hoard food, running in the streets, and society beginning to break down. This goes completely over the heads of our two main characters, Coco and his several months pregnant wife, Pippi. They are soon clued in as influenza has become an epidemic in Buenos Aires and their apartment is quarantined, and so they have to survive entirely on what is inside the apartment and they can't leave. Paranoia starts to set in and it's neighbor versus neighbor. But the good news for Coco and Pippi is that they have a neighbor, Horacio, who is an extreme doomsday prepper, and so this guy has everything. And they're gonna need him because one of their neighbors, and I'm not gonna give away too much, who at first on the surface seems like a very sweet and kind of weak elderly man, turns out deadlier than anyone could have imagined. And so the feeling of paranoia is great in this film and it works effectively. In fact, let's start with all the positive things. I thought the directing was good, and both the scenery and music reinforce the idea that this is now a broken down dystopian society where it's every man or woman for themselves. Additionally, I like that there is a mood of suspense, of fear, and those things kept me extremely intrigued throughout the film. What works against this film are the characters themselves, as the other neighbors are a bit cartoony and they're not sympathetic and we don't really get to know enough about them. As far as the main characters themselves go, Coco is so ineffective and so weak and so clueless, and he just makes one rash decision after the other that he really becomes a huge drag on the film. And his wife, at first, she has to play the role of not just being his wife, but being the responsible adult, basically like a mom to this man-child. And at first, okay, you're sympathetic, but she constantly belittles him, harangues him, insults him, to the point where she's no longer a strong woman, but an abrasive one. And my favorite character, Horacio, at first I'm so sympathetic to him that he basically has to carry Coco throughout the entire film. But there are scenes where he's a bit of a jerk, and let me warn you that there is graphic violence for it. So the subject matter is, of course, only for adults. I don't think even teens would like it, but if you're an adult, I think you can enjoy this film. But the characters are the reason I'm going to give this film a C-. But if you're in the mood for a good epidemic film, then yeah, I think this could be entertaining. Alright guys, well, that's all for now. I hope you're having a very good day. I'd like to invite you to follow me on Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter at Lord Coyote 2000. I also would like to invite you to check out another one of my videos. You guys are truly awesome people. Stay healthy and happy. Bye.